Hey!
Gnarly tip $10. Keep it up, Doc. We all love what you do, even if some didn't say it. Great job, buddy.
Thank you, and hey, thank you all. Listen, I would be nothing without players, so thank you all for coming and playing in my events. Hydrate or dihydrate, I see that too. Playing in my events every week, you know, that's a huge help to me. So, yeah, everybody keep up the good work. Whew. You seem louder than the game. Okay. That I can fix. Oh, that's what it is. The game's turned all the way freaking down. There we go. That's much better. We're going to turn it up too. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into it. For those of you... Ooh, Chamunda taking a first point here against Frost. For those of you who may not have played Spark before, essentially what we're looking at here is Tron Dodgeball. I'm actually going to turn up the source a little bit more, too. That's much better. Okay, there we go. Predictions. I'm bouncing back and forth all day today. Ooh, Frost taking his first and second points there. I can feel myself having to switch off. Ooh, Frost taking a third point there. I can feel myself having to switch off of the blast on casting mode. Yeah. Basically, this is a game of Tron Dodgeball. The objective is to hit your opponent with your ball 4 times. That wins you a round. Games are played best 2 out of 3 rounds, as compared to some of you who may be coming from Blast On, where we just do best 2 out of 3 matches. For every ball they get behind, ooh, Chamunda taking a second point as Frost ducks down right into it. Every time they get a ball between, every time they get a ball through the circle behind the player, they'll receive a strike. The strikes increase both the size of your ball and its maximum speed. And then when you're holding the ball for the first time, you'll get a one-time use shield that you can use to reflect your opponent's ball. Other than that, there are a few other techniques that I'll talk about as we get a little bit further, but that's what you need to know in order to understand this game. All right, now let's try and get back into this game. Speaking of the game, ooh, Chamunda taking his third point. All right, we're 3-3 in round 1 here. These are both players. Frost has been getting really good, and Chamunda's debut on my stream was last week, and he did amazing there. So it'll be really interesting to see how this all pans out. Let me go ahead and turn on my dancing robot too. Hey, since this is a big stream, shout out to Cusack for the dancing bot that I've used every single week to keep me from disconnecting from the game as easily. I have not made any improvements to it like I was intending to, because it pretty much works exactly the way that I want it to right now. So, shout out to him for doing that, because I haven't given him a shout out in a while. Who's watching with mic open? I don't think his mic's open. I think he is watching. Oh no, I can hear the static a little bit. I'll ask him. I think that was someone in chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, Mr. Token. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, Chamunda taking back round 1. I thought, Mr. Token, you're fine. I thought you were talking about spectator mode, which is how you can join matches without actually being in the room. I mean, I can hear your mic a little bit. I can just hear the little bit of static in the background. It doesn't necessarily bother me, but I would suggest coming back in spectator mode, because you're not going to see anything different from what you see right here otherwise. Make sure I call people who are on deck too. Oh, and speaking of which, since this is the first match and nothing's really happened quite yet, but as soon as I make that call, something might happen. No? Okay. Also, I tried co-casting for the first time yesterday. Frost taking his first point of the round, going to Frost. So, if you've reached at least mini-boss status in Spark Fight Nights, either this season or last season, I would love to have you come and co-cast with me. So there's a special channel. I'll go ahead and explain it as we get a little bit further, and of course I just X'd out of the bracket. That's always nice. As we get Frost taking a second point there. As we get a little bit further, I'll explain how exactly it's going to work a little bit later on. If you want to cast, now's your chance. Ooh, Chamunda taking back 1 point. after that, it will. Okay, Frost taking his 3rd point. It looks like we're going to be going to round 3, but Chamunda did manage to get it back last time. Yes, yes, Ding. I would, actually, no, I would not love to hide it. I'd love to have you as a co-caster, Ding, on at least one of these matches. All right. Ooh, Chamunda taking back his 2nd point. Man, are we going to see another comeback from Chamunda? Oh, man, he takes his 3rd point. That's amazing. You still get 1 life, Ding. You still got 1 more life, so you're not out of it quite yet, but I'll go ahead and after this match explain how exactly I'm going to be doing that. And just got to make sure to cast, because this might be the end of the round here if Frost isn't careful. He's up on the strikes. He's got 8 strikes compared to Chamunda's 4. That should give him the advantage, but strikes don't make points, and Chamunda was able to get the 2 strikes off of him, or 2 points off of him. Lefty didn't check in, so I don't know if he's here, but yeah, I'd be more than happy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and explain it between matches, but it should be pretty easy for anyone who wants to come in to just come in. Also, Lefty is in a mini-boss, which is a requirement for this, so he's gonna have to play in more of my events before he casts in my events. So woo! Alright. Come on, come on. There we go. Man, Frost is taking his sweet time. Really giving Chamunda a chance here. Whoa, he hits the foul line. He didn't have a shield for a couple seconds there. Treading on thin ice. Yo, what happens if I don't think, oh, and Chamunda takes the win! He takes it, he comes back in round 2 and takes it all. Oh, good game. Alright, Frost, you are moving down to the losers bracket. Chamunda, you are moving forward. Next up is going to be Reaper and Radon, and Skandi and Mr. Token are on deck.